Hello, my name is Katarina, and today I will be watching Season 1, Episode 4 of Press Gang. I don't remember this episode very well, so I am very happy to see it. And let's get started.
You know the rules, Sarah. Nobody leaves until we get a verdict.
But I'm going to a party with Gary Morris in half an hour.
264.
What?
Yeah, listen, did you know we're doing a big picture spread of Tommy Anderson opening your new shop? Yeah, right, great publicity. Yeah, if only we could remember to get the name of the shop in the photographs. Yeah, maybe we should talk.
She's pulled on her right earlobe. Yeah, that's a confirmed pull on her right earlobe. That's the signal. He likes it.
Yeah, all right. That's it, I'm off. If Linda asks, I'm at a party with Gary Morris.
Oh, 265.
Are you guys counting every time I say I've got a date?
266.
I don't like this. This is strange.
What's happening?
They're going off somewhere together. She's going right 3 windows along, wherever that is.
The bad news is no news. As of midnight tonight, the printers are going on strike. Now, you all know the situation. You all know that there's a lot of people out there just waiting for us to fall flat on our faces. That's why we can't afford to miss an issue, and that's why we're not going to.
Linda, if there's a strike...
I've done a deal with the printers. Since we're not officially part of the Gazette, they'll do a print run for us. Not as many copies as normal, but enough to show we're alive and kicking.
You mean the printers are coming in next week just to print our paper?
No, I don't mean that at all. They've made one condition. Next week's paper has to be ready for printing by 10:30 tonight.
So that's pretty quick.
Starting from now, we've got exactly 3 hours to write next week's news.
Okay. Sometimes you work better on a deadline like that, though.
Well, don't we keep a file of reserved stories, general interest stuff?
Yeah, the rainy day file.
What's in it?
Wet
I
stories.
love Linda's
Do you
shirt.
want to hear
It's-
about a mad old lady who keeps 32 cats?
That's not so mad.
Oh, yeah? She says she's saving them up for a coat.
I see.
She's got names for them, too. Sleeve, pocket, collar.
Well, we must be able to use that somewhere.
How about Pet's Corner? Miss Jackson. Hi, Spike Thompson. Yeah. Listen, I was wondering if you could tell me which party Sarah went to with Gary Morris tonight.
Oops, I remember this part.
She told you she was going to her aunt's. No, I didn't know you forbidden her to go to any more parties. Or to see Gary Morris.
Why would Sarah get restrictions
No,
like that,
perhaps
though?
you better not tell her that, phone. Thanks.
She can't be grounded.
It's crazy. Spike, how am I supposed to do the horoscopes a week in advance, huh?
Well, why not?
Is
You
that
never really predict
her
anything
parents
anyway.
are just
make it up.
deliberately ruining
Yeah,
her
right. So how do I
social
predict what I
life?
make up in a week's time?
It could be worse, Franz. Listen, Linda's got to find some total mug to report to school football a week before it happens.
Spike, I'm getting pretty sick and tired of hearing you call me a total mug.
Some school stuff. Deputy head's wife's had triplets. Could be a 3-part series.
The man's a born administrator. Even has kids in triplet.
Linda, do you know what these figures are doing? They're screaming in pain. And the reason they're screaming in pain, Linda, is because we can't afford to do this issue.
What about the half-page ad from the DIY store? You said that would cover it.
They're only going to pay for the ad if we run a photograph of Tommy Anderson at the opening ceremony. And that's not till tomorrow morning.
Yeah, and we're printing tonight.
Without that photograph, we haven't the budgiest chance in the microwave of getting paid for the ad.
So what do we do?
Linda, this is an impossible situation. The opening ceremony's not till tomorrow morning. Tommy Anderson won't be there till then. And they haven't even got the sign up outside the shop yet.
And there's absolutely no way you can fix it.
Well, of course I can fix it. Just wanted you to know it's difficult, that's all.
Yep. I mean, it's
Hi,
always good
Nicola.
to sell how
Spike.
difficult your job is.
Listen, I know you're kind of best pals with Sarah Jackson and everything. I was
Spike,
wondering,
just
you
stop
couldn't tell
calling
me which party
people.
she went to with Gary Morris tonight, could you? No. I didn't know Gary Morris was your boyfriend. It's about Sullivan, the assistant head. His garden keeps filling with sewage. There's a broken pipe in the garden, and every time he tries to get it fixed, it just breaks down. No one can work out why.
Yeah, I've read a bit about that. He's written some really funny letters, really cutting, you know. Get straight out
I
to
think that
Sullivan's house and
actually
do
is
an
a pretty
interview
good
fast as you
human
can and
interest
race in the
story.
Why me?
Kenny Sullivan likes you.
Linda, he hates me.
Okay then, Sullivan knows you.
Why
Just
would
get
someone
moving,
hates
Kenny.
Kenny?
I can really see me doing this. Mr. Sullivan, people keep telling me you're full of sewage.
What did Kenny ever do
Okay,
to
Barry.
make Sullivan
Yeah,
hate
thanks.
him?
I'll see you tomorrow.
found her?
Yep, she's a Lucy Arthur's, blonde in the fourth year.
Good.
You really think she's going to come back here tonight?
No, but if we get her notes to her, she might just do it on the spot.
Yeah, so who crashes the party and drags her off her boyfriend first? Well, I did ask.
Hello. Tommy Anderson just happens to be the world's...
Hi there. Tommy. Colin Matthews. Yeah, the one who sold you the... Well, I've never had any other complaints. Well, apart from him, obviously. Well, that pair are never happy, are they? Oh, come on, we both know what they're like. Well, listen, what I wanted to say is that I just think it's great to see you supporting a new business in this town. What a boost to get your shop opened by the world's best... What do I want from you? Well, it seems we can't get our camera down to the opening ceremony tomorrow morning, and I just wondered if you wouldn't mind posing outside for us tonight, just so we could have a shot of the world's best. Thank you.
And notice the way they
Great.
keep cutting off, so we
Thank
never
you,
find
thank
out
you.
what Tommy Anderson
I'll do that,
actually
great.
does.
You told me to get lost.
Mr. Sullivan, it's about your sewage.
I love that he practices
It's the sewage.
and still gets
I
it
don't
wrong.
want to sound unwelcoming, Kenny, but may I ask how you happen to know my address?
I knew it was a house round here with a garden full of sewage, so I just followed my nose.
Quite.
Haven't caught you going out, have I?
Nope.
Not going out.
You haven't caught me. Sorry, Kenny, impossible.
Why?
Because of the table I've booked at a fabulously expensive restaurant and the excitingly beautiful lady who will be joining me at it.
What does Mrs. Sullivan have to say about that?
Mrs. Sullivan says, and I quote, "Son, isn't it about time you settled down? Good night, Kenny."
Mr. Sullivan is a player.
But why not?
Because it won't work.
Well, how else do you report a football match in advance?
It's the most stupid idea I've ever heard in my life.
But you're thinking about it.
What are you doing to that
All right,
poor rabbit?
But if it doesn't work, I'm telling everyone it was your idea.
Okay, because it will work and I'll be the hero. Heroine.
Oh, I see. So if it does work, you get all the credit, right?
Yeah.
You're right, taxis are expensive.
Yeah,
Oh.
this way. Come on.
He looks so
Thanks for paying me
douchey.
on, by the way.
That's okay. I mean, after all, I got the only seat.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't have wanted to crease my dress anyway. What do you think of it, by the way?
Listen, you can pay me back that fare any time.
Oh,
And his
right.
suit is too
tomorrow?
big for him.
Yeah. I can even wait until tomorrow.
Sarah, wait up!
Spike!
Who's this then?
Spike, what is it?
There's a printer's strike. We gotta have next week's paper ready for printing by 10:30 tonight.
What?
She happens to be going out with me tonight.
Please, one disaster at a time.
Spike, is Linda expecting me back at the newsroom? Because you can tell her I'm not coming.
Look, these are your notes on the pollution story. At least try to get something done at the party. Please, look, it is an emergency.
Are you joking?
No.
Look, take a hint and push off.
Didn't I see you on a film once? Cretins from Mars?
Look, I'm sorry, Spike, but no way.
But Linda says it's...
We don't have to do everything Linda says, Spike. We're not all nuts about her.
What?
Are you trying to say that I'm from Mars?
Never mind, Gary. Let's just go.
At least take your notes.
Okay, if it will make you feel any better, but I am not doing anything with them.
And I was born in Basingstoke.
Sorry, pal. Wrong planet.
That's the
And
part you
I'm
should be
not nuts
concerned
about
about.
her.
Which planet?
Are you? That's right. A table for two in the name of Sullivan. You do. Thank you very much. Could you possibly make that a table for three?
Tommy, you're looking great.
Colin, you're looking at me. Don't.
What are my chances of persuading her?
Heard Colin's one about the budgie in the microwave?
Too often.
So, what have we got? Back four,
That's actually a
four in
good
midfield,
one.
and two up front. Right.
Budgie's chance in
What
the
about
microwave.
subs?
I should use that more often.
All right, fine.
Now look, you two.
Tommy, Mr. Anderson, I'm going to have to tell you the real reason I'm here.
Colin, I did This Is Your Life 2 weeks ago.
This is the update. Let's face it, you've had a packed 2 weeks.
Nice try, Colin. But I've got a lot of sleep to catch up on and a 6:30 alarm call tomorrow morning. So just forget it.
I'm on a date. I'm at a party. I'm not going to sit down and do 1,500 words on pollution.
So for the sake of one little night out, we're heading for a whole blank page. Is that it?
Penny, let me talk to her. Sarah?
Julie, don't you stop.
If you're in Lucy's hallway, you must be on the phone next to the coat rack, right?
Yeah. Gary's jacket there.
Should see it, Julie. It's so smart. He has got such good taste.
No, he
Left
doesn't.
inside pocket. The little notebook. Oh yes, sort of cute little diary thing. Check inside.
Julius, if I go through somebody's private notebook.
Already doing it.
Found the list yet?
Yeah. It's a list of names. It's girls' names with scores out of 10.
How dare he? How dare he?
Rating us like cattle, pinning numbers on us, as if we care where we come on this stupid little scale. I only got 4.
See the names he crossed off? They're the ones who got us to the party first. Sarah? Sarah?
You know Gary Morris?
I was a 9.
And he comes out of the toilet again,
Hi.
as usual.
Linda. Tell me you're an hallucination.
I checked out your lady friend. Hot stuff. I bet you only date her when you're in the best of health.
How did you get in here?
I really like her dynasty look. Are those silicone implants in her shoulders?
And why haven't the waiters thrown you out?
Ah, the
Wait till you
80s
right up
for
the
the
promised
shoulder
land.
pads.
You know, I never really thought of you as coming to places like this.
Actually, Linda, I can do a meal in a quality restaurant like no one you know. I can order in French without peeking at the menu.
And you can tell me all about the sewage while you're at it.
Of course. That's why you're here. You wouldn't have anything to do with the extra chair at my table, would you?
Let's just say, if I don't get to sit in it, I'm going to come staggering up to you and your date, dabbing my eyes with a hanky and begging you to come back home to Mother and my 4 little sisters.
You know what that is, Linda?
Blackmail?
How to fail your next class test. Come on.
I'm not sure you're allowed to do that, but then she's not allowed to do that either, so... Come on, Sarah. Start writing. Yes.
So just forget whatever little speech you had planned to get me to unlock the door and dance with you again, because quite honestly, in here, the company is better.
I only wanted to use the toilet.
Okay, everyone, we've got half an hour before the graphics team need all the stories. Fraz, have you done the sports column?
Oh, come on, the match isn't even over yet.
Well, okay, but as soon as you can. Match?
What a goal!
Tiddler, Billy Daniels could never do that. He's got a bruised knee, remember?
You see, I'm supposed to meet some friends down in the town, but what with my artificial bits, and then I saw your nice car.
I see. And where exactly was it that you'd be wanting a lift to?
Oh, somewhere round about where they're opening that new shop, that would do.
Grandmother? Great aunt?
Oh.
Whatever your relationship
you're not
with
the
Colin,
best
Mrs.
actress.
Matthews, just tell him to forget it.
You rumble me.
That's right, sweetheart.
What did you let on for?
He guessed. He called me Mrs. Matthews.
Oh, you're on my mother's side. Your name's not Matthews.
Dear, I keep forgetting that.
Colin.
Hi, Danny. How's it going at the shop?
Oh, do you want the good news or the bad news?
Give me the good.
You got your health.
What?
Look, they haven't finished doing up the shop yet. They haven't even got the sign up.
How much longer?
I was talking to one of the workmen into the night, they reckon.
Great.
So, I was up to my knees in this foul stuff. And it was getting everywhere. Into the house, into my clothes, into my car. The smell will make you vomit on the spot.
Yeah. Not the best in
wrong
the
with your food,
conversation.
No, it's fine, thank you.
Good.
Yes, great. Yes, terrific. So I can't hear you. There's a football match going on here. What, did you write it on?
You heard.
I'm in big trouble. You've got to help me.
Oh, have I?
Sarah, there's no paper in here. I need paper. Sarah, you've got to do something for me. I'll do anything.
Just a moment, Gary. I've got something.
Great.
Here it comes.
Oh no, Sarah. Oh, Sarah, come on. Sarah?
It was her idea.
Basically, it was quite simple. We set up an experimental model of the conditions and arranged for the outcome of our predictive match to be entirely determined by the intended strategies of the opposing teams and the range of playing abilities made available to each.
Yeah, and we used tiddlywinks.
Told you she'd buy it.
She's not letting us put the score in just a match review.
Yeah, I suppose 27-0 was a bit out.
I thought they called you Tiddler because you were small.
Listen, I'm sending some boys over, and there's something I want you to do for them.
Colin!
Thanks a lot, Tommy. Great. Okay. All right, guys, take it down now.
That's actually quite clever. And if you do it close enough, it won't even be obvious that
Well, we did it.
It's not
Thanks
the
to my
same
brilliant
place.
last-minute inspiration.
Just so long as you got that sign back.
I did. Most of it.
Two guys have gone and Kerr's still smiling.
I wonder what Kerr would do if he knew we were spying on his office.
Tiddler, don't be stupid. You couldn't possibly know.
Yeah, he knows.
Spike, I wouldn't be too sure about that.
Listen, why don't we meet up tonight? 7 o'clock at Zars Cafe? Great. Been missing you, Gary. Judith, Sarah Jackson. Wanna meet up tonight? 7 o'clock at Zars. Great. Oh, by the way, do you still go out with Gary Morris? Oh, I read it somewhere. See you tonight. Mary? Hi, Sarah. How are you and Gary getting along? Yeah, why don't we get together tonight? 7 o'clock at Zars. By the way, do you still do karate?
Go Sarah for getting her own back. Yeah, this episode is a bit filler, admittedly. Still has its moments. Kind of fun. And I'll see you again for episode number 5.